I saw a video online the other day that I really disagreed with the premise, but I really thought there was a good lesson to be learned in the video. And the video said this. She was talking about the power of visualization, which I think there's something to. I think visualization can be important, but she was telling about a study where they took competitive bodybuilders and for 2 weeks, they made them stop weightlifting at all. No weights, no lifting, no anything. And she talked about the amount of lean muscle mass that they measured after the 2 weeks of them not doing any lifting or any bodybuilding whatsoever. And for me, that answer was really simple. It had nothing to do. The whole thing was they just visualized the whole time. They visualized themselves weightlifting. They visualized. So her whole thing was trying to say how visualization is powerful, which it can be. I don't disagree with that. But the lesson here is when you are in the gym and you're working out and you're lifting a weight, you're actually tearing down muscle. You're doing something that's breaking down tissue. And what happens is the reason you end up getting more tissue is your body adapts and creates more tissue on top of it. And that takes time. It's not something that happens when you're in the gym. What you're doing in the gym is the effects are tearing down, not building up. The building up is what takes place when you eat afterwards, when you get the proper rest, when your body heals. And it heals stronger because it adapts. And I think this is something when it comes to health, when it comes to anything in our health, you have to realize, and especially me as a chiropractor, I tell this to my patients all the time, the healing is not taking place during the adjustment. The healing is not taking place during the adjustment. We are removing interference during the adjustment, but then the body has to go home and heal. And we have to keep this process going. We have to keep motion in a joint. We have to keep that status of that tissue so that it can start to heal, and that's a process that takes time, just like that muscle. So those weightlifters, they weren't visualizing and then creating muscle. What was happening is their body was already healing from the work that they had previously put in, and your body's going to continue to heal when you're consistent doing those things, even when you're not doing them. When you're not getting adjusted, the reason why you take time off between adjustments and the weekend and stuff is to allow your body to start to heal and start to recover from the changes you're making so that your body can start to build itself new and build itself stronger. I thought this was a really, really good example that a lot of people miss because they think when they're in the gym, that's when the positive change is taking place, or when they're getting adjusted, or when they're doing all these things, that is right when the positive change is taking place, when really you're setting up an environment, you're setting up an adaptation, which is the thing that's going to benefit your body, the adaptation to the change that's being made. So hope this makes sense to you. Hope you guys have a beautiful day.